Who do you think has been the best Joker by far?
And what do you think the new Jokers can bring to the table now?
Not Leto. Anyone but Leto. Good song though.
What's up, fam? It's Sean.
Don.
Sosa.
What's Phil?
Oh man. Unfortunately, due to the delicate circumstances of the video that we're talking about today, the Joker saw fit to kidnap our prized member. We can only hope and pray that Batman saves him in time for next week's video.
Can we get him back? I think they're trying to put a modern twist on it. The Joker typically has always been a mysterious character. We never knew. Going back even as far as Cesar Romero or just the mythology of Joker, he's always been this character. You don't know who he is, you don't know where he's from, but that's what we loved about it. Like, how does this person become this psychotic person who's this mass murderer, one of the most legendary villains in the DC universe? And now Joaquin Phoenix is playing the Joker, but it's an origin story. It's a standalone movie. Is that gonna lose the luster of the character now that we're gonna know his backstory?
Honestly, I don't think it'll take away, and it keeps the anonymity of the character.
It's just mysterious.
It's pivotal. No.
Anonymity.
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 Before I forget, and it maintains the anonymity of the character. I don't think it'll take away from it. I think it's actually gonna add to it, being that now you can connect to the character before he became the Joker and after he collapsed.
In the animated or even the original comics, we know that Joker originally, fell into a vat of chemicals. It transformed him. He's always smiling, the face deformity. But it's an interesting modern twist that the director's headed with this Joker, because Joaquin Phoenix's character is, he doesn't fall, at least as far as the trailer is concerned, he doesn't fall into a vat of chemicals. It just seems like the vat of chemicals that turned him into this psychotic person is really just analogous to society. And I think that the director and the movie are trying to go in a very interesting direction, trying to take this character, put it into our world. How bad has society, or at least the Gotham in this lore, has become that just people's behavior and attitudes can make someone become the Joker, knowing everything he does, the murdering, the killing, the bombings, just complete chaos just from interacting with people. I think there's like a little hidden message in there, and that's really interesting to me.
Because of the chaos in society today, a lot of people are going to relate to this character. Unfortunately, you might even see a few copycats. Moving on, Joaquin Phoenix isn't the only character to be casted for Joker. It's highly rumored that the Robert Pattinson Batman is supposed to come out within the next couple of years is going to reveal possibly Macaulay Culkin as the Joker. Now, that's just rumors. Nothing's confirmed, but honestly, I think that's a great choice. People might argue that he doesn't really fit the role, but honestly, the greatest actors that have been chosen from the Batman franchise are people who they didn't think would fit the role. Michael Keaton being casted as Batman, no one thought that would work. Heath Ledger being casted as Joker, no one thought that would work. Nevertheless, these are the more iconic figures in the Batman universe today. I think Kevin McAllister from Home Alone might actually pull this off.
After watching Heath Ledger do it, I am glad that Nolan went against the odds and a lot of the opinions, because Macaulay Culkin, he looks the part, and honestly, it's like that fan art that's been going around. He really does look like the Arkham Asylum Joker from the video game. That alone, he has the look, but does he have the acting? He hasn't been acting for a while. He hasn't really been doing much. Does he have that kind of talent to bring this iconic character that people have been attached to and reprise it again? And then if that is the case, he's gonna be acting with Robert Pattinson, which is, I'm still skeptical about him being Batman, but I digress. So I could see it. I could see it working, honestly. I'm a little optimistic, so I can't say that I'll just outright say no, but I'm not gonna say that he's gonna be the best either.
But be cautiously optimistic. We do have that elephant in the room that is Jared Leto.
Oh God.
Exactly. Need we say more? He's an excellent actor in his own right, Oscar nominated, but when casted as Joker, everybody was cautious. And as we saw more details come out about Suicide Squad, we were cautious for good reason. He literally just acted like a psychopath with no agenda whatsoever. He just shot off into random directions. He pissed off a lot of actors on set. And honestly,
He looked like a Vegas pimp.
he looked like a pimp. Again, what you mentioned before, Joker is a classical villain. He's not the one that goes after the riches and the money. He doesn't hang out in the clubs. He doesn't wear gold chains. He doesn't drive a pink Lamborghini, for God's sake. None of that stuff really fit into the Joker mold. And to the mention, he couldn't even pull off the laugh. What is the funny ha ha ha? What is that?
Maybe Mark Hamill and his iconic laugh spoiled it for me, but the Joker in his personality, his character, whether in the animated or in the movies, the TV shows, the Joker, if he's any one thing, is that his mind is so fractured that he's in 1,000 different places, in 1,000 different directions. But with Jared Leto's portrayal, it made it seem Joker tame and like he was on medication, just slowed down. Where, you know, Mark Hamill or Heath Ledger, you know, he has that rapid fire kind of laugh that, you know, we come to love, even mimic in our own times. We try to laugh like that. I don't know, I didn't like it. He seemed like he was a chicken without a head. He had no purpose. He was just there in the movie, but he wasn't, you know, he didn't really have a big role. He didn't do it for me.
He tried too hard to be a gangster. He tried too hard to be a thug, a modern day thug, a modern day gangster running around robbing people, just causing mass mayhem for no reason, no agenda whatsoever. Everything the Joker did had Batman in mind. Every single plan he enacted had Batman in mind. Like this, again, Jared Leto just seemed pretty aimless, and honestly, he chose the wrong route when portraying a gangster. If we go back to even Jack Nicholson's Joker, Jack Nicholson portrayed the gangster Joker. He had a gang. He had, you know, he tried to gain power. It wasn't so much the money, it wasn't so much the popularity, it was the power he wanted. And when he saw Batman as a menace, something in the way for him getting that, he lost his mind. He delved more into his insanity. And honestly, just Jared Leto failed to meet that.
Heath Ledger had the right idea. I wish there were, you know, measures in place to keep his mindset in the right place so he can turn it off or at least calm down from that. But I mean, his co-stars, when he was on set, like they said, they were blown away. I mean, his portrayal was just so amazing. I mean, everyone thought that it was fantastic, his portrayal of the Joker. And Jared Leto just seemed like a teenager who just wanted to irritate his parents, just shooting guns, and he just looked like a pimp. I wasn't feeling it at all. I mean, that's just me. That's my thoughts on it. I still think Heath Ledger is still the top Joker right now.
I mean, that being said, I'm really looking forward to the Joaquin Phoenix movie set to come out October this year. I'm honestly just so hyped to see what he's going to bring to the role. And honestly, I'm optimistic about Macaulay Culkin. I know that means that DC is basically branching off with 2 different Jokers and even possibly a third, with Jared Leto still under contract to play one more movie. Now, I hope that doesn't ever come to fruition. I hope they just leave it where it is. And I just hope that Joaquin Phoenix knocks it out of the park. And if Macaulay Culkin is casted, I think he'll bring some creative inspiration to the character. What do you guys think? Like, I would like to hear some comments from some of our subscribers and followers. Let us know what you think. Comment, we'll respond. And make some right choices. Do not pick Jared Leto. We will block that comment.
So that's all we got for today. Hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, and as always, rants on.
Said you like that. You don't know about this.
I just got that.